What?
Nothing. I almost did it again.
You almost did it again?
Yeah.
Okay. If you go to your Facebook, you can confirm that we're on. Howdy, buckaroos.
Good.
Huh?
Good.
Good. Okay.
Good.
Look at that. First time in, right online. We got Marcia at the helm tonight. We got Kevin. We got yours truly. So
The traveling troubadour.
yeah, that's right. Boy, oh boy, have we had a good time out and about. So tonight, let's get over the necessities here. We have Epitome from Pine Ridge. Kevin likes to call this epitome, but
That's right. I hate to correct you, but sometimes I have to.
it's a very nice Cabernet Sauvignon that our friend Bob Vollmer has turned us on to, and so that's the wine of the evening. It's Pine Ridge out of Napa Valley, and oh my goodness, is it tasty!
Leave it to Bob. Leave it to Bob.
Bob and Mary, yeah, they know where the good haunts are there in the valley. We're going to get right to it. We'll be talking about what's going on, and we got a big event coming up in July out at the beach that I want to let everybody know about. July 21st, a little soiree, and we'll be joined by our friend David Byboth from Texas. He'll be up in the area, and so he'll come and play some of his original and some of his great stuff. He's a great songwriter and great singer, good entertainer. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's the 21st of July, and so if you're thinking that you're going to be in the area, I would say get a hold of Marcia at 360-220-9606, and she's in charge of the. She's shaking her head. You can get on the mic there, Marcia, and correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we're going to have to keep it down to 50 people or so. But it'll be a good time. Anyway,
So a short time before that, we got something at Semiahmoo Marina too, right?
that's right. 2 weeks before that, we're at Semiahmoo Marina outside. On the deck there.
That's great fun.
Yeah,
That's
from
great
about
fun.
6 to 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But tonight here in the salon we got music. Kevin, I'm not sure what we want to do.
It's been a long time. We haven't.
It has been a while.
This guitar, I told you, hadn't been out of its case in a little over a month.
She's pissed.
It's been really lonely.
She's pissed off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's probably going to act up on me. Go to play that pretty chord.
Yeah. Well, how about some Merle Haggard, just to get things rolling?
Okay, I know what I was thinking. I was thinking of his best friend Waylon. Good friend.
Okay.
Well, everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes. I'm getting mighty tired of it. You keep stepping out of line. You've been messing with my mind. You had any sense you'd quit. 'Cause ever since you were a little tiny bitty girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you got to do some thinking, then you'll find you got the holy daddy that'll walk the line. I keep a working every day, all you wanna do is play. I'm tired of staying up all night, and I'm coming unglued from your funny little moods. Honey, baby, that ain't right. Now ever since you were a little tiny bitty girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you got to do some thinking, then you'll find you got the holy daddy that'll walk the line. the packing of my clothes. Nearly everybody knows you've been just a-putting me on. But when I started walking, gonna hear you started squawking, baby, begging me to come back home. Now ever since you were a little tiny bitty girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. Now you got to do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line. You got the only daddy that'll walk the line.
Waylon Jennings, that's right. I see you're. Are you still struggling with that red there, Marcia? Any? Because you can pull that the sliders that are right in front of you. No, the other one. Yeah, that one. You can pull that down slightly. That pulls everything down, but don't take it too far. We still want to make sure that it's good and present. Up. Oh, hey! What the heck was that?
It was you hollering and made him spill his frickin' drink.
Oh, did you? Oh, you did. Okay. Well, that's all right because it's just a rug.
Yep.
All right. Did I scare you, Kevin?
No, not this time, but plenty of other occasions.
I didn't have a broomstick in my hand. All right. So,
Just so you know, Richard is here.
Richard, Mr. Biddle?
Mr. Biddle.
All right. Yeah, just lay it on there. It'll soak it up. But that means you're without a.
That's alcohol abuse. Good.
Okay. All right. Well, if Richard's here, we should probably play something for him. What was it? What was Richard's favorite song?
Richard has a bunch. He knows John Prine as well as you and I.
Yeah.
Goes
Okay.
back forever.
Well, let's do a couple of John Prines. Yeah. So here it is, Wednesday night in the studio, and boy, Kevin, it's good to be back and playing with you. Let me tell you. Let's do souvenirs, shall we? As long as we're in the souvenir sound salon. All the snow has turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys, faded colors, they're all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, 'cause they always bring me tears. Can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought, can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slip away from me. broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning sometimes look the same to me. I hate reading old love letters, 'cause they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs, or my sweetheart. Memories that can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slip away from me. Nice, Kevin.
Thanks.
Okay, Marcia, is anybody else there that we should know about and say a shout out to?
Yeah, I'll tell you, everybody's here.
Is your vocal mic on?
I bet you Gay's there.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I bet you she's there. She's always there.
Of course she's there.
Gay, you've been there 27 years, I think it is. She deserves a medal.
So, Gay's here.
Hell yeah.
And Jan Owen
Hey, Buckaroo.
and Richard. I told you he was here. Hannah. You're Hannah.
All right, Hannah.
Future politician.
Pine Ridge Cabernet. It's very
Future,
good,
huh?
Hannah.
Now,
Yeah.
Laura Cherney,
Laura Cherney.
Doug Mingus,
Hey, Doug.
Jean Nunn, and
Wait a minute, Gene. Isn't Gene on the road?
yes, he is. They were supposed to be in Utah today.
Oh.
I asked where he is, but I haven't heard. And Trisha White
Trisha White.
says hi.
Hey, Trisha.
How do they all fit in that little tiny computer? It's just amazing.
Small people.
Small people. Not necessarily short people.
And I don't think I missed. Oh, and Deborah. Deborah's here.
Oh, Deborah Morse Little.
My personal jewelry maker. And Bubba.
Hey, Bubba. Yeah, I'm sure that will be visited by Paul and Denise. Paul's probably out playing, being the musical whore that he is, but he was gonna pop in and say hi. We had a great time out in Kitchener, the Toronto area, and wonderful set at the Registry Theater there in downtown Kitchener, opening for Over the Moon. And Over the Moon they're a great band out of Alberta. And Kevin, you know what? This is the only other people I've ever heard play. That's how
How I learned to sing.
How I learned to sing the blues. Yeah, Craig, it's a man and wife duo, and then they had some players with them. She plays upright bass and sings beautifully, and they have great harmonies. But when he pulled that song out, I couldn't believe it. Can you play that?
Okay, what? Yeah, I could dial that back in. But you told me once, too, you were at the Bluebird Cafe down in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
And Don Henry played his song,
Oh yes.
you know.
The alphabet song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And you got to tell him, well, the only other person I've heard play that is my friend Kevin.
Yeah.
So,
That's right.
so keep me around.
For a lot more reasons than that.
Okay. This is a story song, How I Learned to Sing the Blues. People ask me when I sing the blues, how did I learn? What method did I use? Though I will tell you how, my friends, it's not the way I'd recommend. You find a good love and you treat her wrong, and then feel sorry about it when she's gone. You'll say come back, but she'll refuse. That's how I learned to sing the blues. Now people pay to hear me sing my songs, the mournful melodies of love gone wrong. And while the blues have brought me wealth, I find I can't sing nothing else. I lost a love that I can't replace. With every line I sing, I see her face. And though it's not the way I would choose, that's how I learned to sing the blues. And at night, while other lovers hold their true loves tight, I'll hold another, but it's just not right. It's just her memory I crave. And in the dawn, just for one moment, I forget you're gone. I reach to hold you in the cold gray light, but only find these feelings that I use to sing these dirty, rotten, low down, stinking blues. Now my advice is, while you have a choice, you do some exercises with your voice. Now when you sing, you gotta cry every word. Flat the seventh and the third. And you can sound just as if you're sad, but don't be a fool and treat your good love bad. You will gain less than you lose. That's how I learned to sing the blues.
Black screen.
That's how I learned to sing the blues.
That is such a cool song.
Okay. Blow the dust off of that.
Yeah, that's when it's like any other song that you do forever, and then it drops off, and then you hear it and you say, "Wow, I know that song.
Yeah.
That's such a great song."
That happens to me a lot. It really does. Every
Yeah.
day you're, oh.
Yeah. And while we were playing that, I was thinking, I should do that. Oh, I know what it was. Let me get on a guitar.
That looks like a good one hanging over there.
Okay, perfect. I'll take it. A little guy, Clark. I've been hankering to hear you play that lick behind us. She could dance that slow ballet, shuffle to some cowboy hustle. How she made them trophy buckles shine, shine, shine. Wild-eyed Mexican silver, tricking dumb old cousin Willard into thinking that he had her this time. Hill country honky tonkin' Rita Ballou. Every beer joint in town has played a fool for you. Backsliding, barrel riding Rita Ballou. There ain't a cowboy in Texas would not ride a bull for you. She's a ride, rope and velvet mixture, a walking, talking Texas texture, high time and barroom fixture kind of a girl. She's the queen of the cowboys. Look at old Willard grinning now, boys. You'd have thought there's less fools in this world. Hill country honky tonkin' Rita Ballou. Every beer joint in town has played a fool for you. Backsliding, barrel riding Rita Ballou. There ain't a cowboy in Texas would not ride a bull for you. So good luck, Willard, and here's to ya, here's to Rita. Hope she'll do you right all night. Lord, I wish I was a fool in your shoes. Hill country honky tonkin' Rita Ballou. Every beer joint in town has played a fool for you. Backsliding, barrel riding Rita Ballou. There ain't a cowboy in Texas would not ride a bull for you. Play it one more time for us. So good luck, Willard, and here's to ya, here's to Rita. I hope she'll do you right all night. Lord, I wish I was a fool in your shoes. Hill country honky tonkin' Rita Ballou. Every beer joint in town has played a fool for you. Backsliding, barrel riding Rita Ballou. There ain't a cowboy in Texas would not ride a bull for you. Hill country honky tonkin' Rita Ballou. Every beer joint in town has played a fool for you. Backsliding, barrel riding Rita Ballou. There ain't a cowboy in Texas would not ride a bull for you. Now there ain't a cowboy in Texas would not ride a bull for you. Guy, you know, I got to give a little shout out to our friend Dylan DuPont from down in Tomball, Texas. Young guy, but he is a Guy Clark freak, and he just smiles ear to ear when he plays Guy Clark songs. Nice young man. Sometimes I want to say kid, but you know, he's a young man. He's what?
He's a kid.
What, 30?
No, he's 19.
Yeah, he's 19.
He's a kid.
He's a kid, yeah, but you would just...
You can't help but love the kid.
He's that tall drink of water. And,
Yeah.
like you said, a smile that's permanent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he's gonna do just fine in the music business down there. He's got some great songs he's already written, and just can't say enough about the kid. He's got the fever too, and let me tell you. Any requests out there, Marcia, or no?
No, but both Deborah and Bubba are here, so you know what they're asking for.
Yeah.
Carrie Clausen is here,
Carrie.
and Linnea. You only know one Linnea.
You're right. Welcome, Linnea.
And Sherry Rice.
Okay, Sherry, here's a grand opportunity. I don't know if you heard that July 21st we're having a little soiree out at the beach, and it's gonna be pretty fun. We have a friend from Texas who's gonna be up in the area working anyway, so he's gonna stop by the beach and spend a couple days out there with us. We're gonna have a little musical get together. So we're just letting it be known that this is what this guy does. Is he plays music and does sound for a living. And so I said, if you come out here and we'll pass the hat, make sure that make it worth your time and make a little extra money for the road trip back to Texas. I'm sure it'll be a good time if nothing else. So.
Becky is here now too, and they're at a KOA campground in Craig, Colorado.
Craig, Colorado. Never been there. But no
Named
doubt.
after the famous Sandy Craig in Colorado,
no
I'm sure.
Kidding, no kidding. So what you got for us, Kevin?
I got an old one that you know. Maybe grab the bass for
Okay, sure.
that beautiful fish, the corbina.
Oh yes. Never eaten one. You know what I watched this morning? I watched Earl Scruggs and his son on YouTube, and they're playing with Joan Baez. Oh man, it was pretty cool.
Randy Scruggs, I think, is his son.
Yeah. Anyway, it was. I digress.
Sharp.
F sharp. Okay, then. I can do that. It's all on here.
Corina, Corina, where you been so long? Corina, Corina, where you been so long? I ain't had no loving, darling, since you've been gone. Well, I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Just a little more loving, let your heart be true. Corina, Corina, girl, where'd you stay last night? Corina, Corina,
Where'd you stay last night?
you come home this morning, Lord, your clothes don't fit you right. I love Corina,
Tell the world I do. I love Corina. Tell the world I do.
just a little more loving, let your heart be true. Corina, Corina, what's the matter now?
Corina, Corina, what's the matter now?
Won't you quit that fussing? Hey, you don't love me no how. But I love Corina,
Tell the world I do. I love Corina. Tell the world I do.
just a little more loving, let your heart be true. Corina, Corina, girl, what's the matter now?
Corina, Corina, what's the matter now?
Won't you quit that fussing? Said you don't love me no how. But I love
Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina. tell the world I do. Just a little more love and let your heart be true.
Corina, Corina, this is fare thee well.
Corina, Corina, this fare thee well.
When I'll be back, dear, there ain't no one can tell. But I love
Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Just a little more love and let your heart be true.
Let's swing it on. Oh.
Ah.
Nice.
Now, how many
Something like
times
that.
over the years did we open with that song when we were with Shiloh? Lots.
Lots. Yeah, I could do it in G then.
Yeah.
I had more wind.
Yeah, well, F sharp, you know, it's on there too. So
Yeah.
you know. Well, yeah, we used to do a lot of different stuff. You know, the memories just came flooding back this afternoon when you came in and Debbie was leaving, and we were talking about Super Dave for just a little bit. That was nice. It's kind of special. Super Dave was our lead player for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And we lost Super Dave a couple of years ago now. So,
Every night we'd work the places.
yeah.
Neon lights and lonely faces.
You want to do that for Super?
Sure.
Yeah. Super Dave loved Hoyt Axton, and this is one that we used to do. And he, for whatever reason, he really, what was the other one? Bony Fingers that he really liked.
Hoyt. Yeah. What key did we do that in?
I think G. Every night I work the places, neon lights and lonely faces. People dance and drink away the evening while I play. I ask myself, why do I do it? Because there must be something to it. Getting paid for doing something I'd be doing anyway. I'm just playing me some honky-tonk music. That's the kind I like to play. Playing me some honky-tonk music.
Yeah,
That's the kind I like to play. Play us one, Kevin. I'll think about the next verse. Seen a lot of ladies lied to, even several times Kevin tried to. In the night when it's getting late, ladies look so good. I've been in bars that I didn't care for. I didn't know what I was there for. All in all, I wouldn't change things, even if I could. I'm still playing me some honky-tonk music. That's the kind I like to play. Playing me some honky-tonk music. That's the kind I like to play. Hey, hey.
All right.
You know, I think there was another verse in there someplace, but I had to come in with that third one just because the second one wasn't coming to me. I lost it.
Second coming.
So, Kevin, I'm feeling really bad about you not having anything to sip on.
I'm okay.
I'm serious. I'm feeling really. I'm serious. I'm feeling really
You're
bad.
feeling really bad.
I'm feeling really bad.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. You do one.
Okay.
I can do it, but I don't know exactly what
Oh, nobody does. Nobody knows exactly what Kevin
Magical
drinks.
elixir.
Love potion number 9. Yeah, that's right. Have you ever seen the sunset disappear in the water down in San Pedro with the sky on fire as it melts in the ocean? Man, there's some things that never get old. You ever seen a baby walk for the first time, like watching a sparrow's wings unfold, babe? And when that baby smiles about you, man, there's some things that never get old. Like making sweet love to that gal of mine, my first taste of bluebird wine, eating watermelon down to the Rhine, any old song by Brother John Prine. You know that face looking back in the mirror, it makes that mirror cold, babe. 'Cause in my heart I'm 100 years younger. Man, there's some things that never get old. Do that one more time, Kevin. It's like driving into town with some friends of mine in a two-tone Chevy, a 59. Ice cold beer in the summertime, picking on the back porch with Brother John Prine. I know life is like a highway, and I believe that heaven is at the end of the road. I believe love is the answer. Man, there's some things that never get old. Play us one more time. Yeah, it's like making sweet love to that girl of mine.
Bluebird wine.
Eating watermelon down to the... Okay, back to the G. It's like making sweet love to that gal of mine. My first taste of bluebird wine. Eating watermelon down to the Rhine. Any old song from Brother John Prine. I know life is like a highway, and I believe heaven is at the end of the road. I believe love is the answer. Man, there's something that never get old. Man, there's some things never get old. Okay.
Better not hide it.
Yeah, don't hide it. Just put it right out there
have my
for
own little-
everybody to see.
But I have my own little personal cocktail table down there, you know.
Yeah. Marcia, do you need more wine?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Pine Ridge Cabernet. Cheers.
Salud. Crash.
Just in case Bob and Mary pop in, we want to make sure that Pine Ridge gets their 2 cents worth in here. The Pine Ridge Epitome. I don't know what year that is. 2024. It was a good year.
Might be.
Might be. What you got for us, Kev? Anything I can play?
Yeah, took someone out to dinner and they said, "What's the vintage of that wine?" And I said, "It doesn't have one." They complained that this wine has no vintage. I said, "It's because it's the wine of the future."
That certainly wasn't Hannah. Okay. Hannah knows her wines.
I got one.
Okay.
Streets.
Oh, all right. Never surprises me when Kevin says, "I got one." Buck Owens
And Dwight Yoakam. What a duo.
yeah.
Dynamic.
What key was this in?
It's a A.
Okay.
Well, I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. Hey, I ain't trying to be nobody. I just want a chance to be myself.
I spent 1,000 miles of thumbing. I got blisters on my heels, trying to find me something better here on the streets of Bakersfield. Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield?
spent some time in San Francisco. I stayed a night there in the can. They threw this drunk man in my jail cell. Took $15 from that man.
Left him my watch and my old house key. Don't want folks thinking that I'd steal. Then I thanked him as I was leaving and headed out for Bakersfield. Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Dwight and Buck. Oh boy. There's a pair to draw to, boys. I would not steer you wrong.
Okay,
Okay.
it's my solo.
Well, as long as I have the bass on, there must be something else that I know that you know.
Just go ahead and pick one. We'll see. See if I can follow you.
Yeah, and this is the quandary and the conundrum that we're in every time we hit the salon. We don't have anything in mind that we're gonna do unless we've got a theme for the night, like a John Prine theme or a Guy Clark or we did Tom Russell.
Tom Russell.
Yeah. So it's like the grab bag. Oh yeah, let's do
I
that.
like that Walking on the Moon, that Tom Russell.
That's a great one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
You want to do that one?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, I think D is a good key for that one. Okay. This one's been getting a little lonely too. I've been gone a couple weeks without picking it up. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Tom Russell. Well, the lights of the town were just shutting down. Moon was fresh on the rise. I met Mama at the door. She'd been walking the floor. She said, son, you got stars in your eyes. I was walking on the moon last night. Two loving arms held me tight as the stars dance around so bright. I was walking on the moon last night. Well, Mama, she did weep, said you've been walking in your sleep, and you can't keep your feet on the ground. Trouble, true love's not what it seems, and young love may be a dream. And some angels, They fly high just to fall down. Mama, I was walking on the moon last night. Two loving arms held me tight as the stars danced around so bright. I was walking on the moon last night. Now play us one pretty, Kevin. Now the lights of the town, oh, they're turning yellow-brown, and the full moon is on the rise. I left Mama at the door, said don't worry anymore. I seen Daddy put those same stars in your eyes. Mama, I'll be walking on the moon tonight. Two loving arms will hold me tight as the stars dance around so bright. I'll be walking on the moon tonight. Mama, I'll be walking on the moon tonight. Two loving arms will hold me tight as the stars dance around so bright. I'll be walking on the moon tonight. I'll be walking on the moon tonight. Mama, I'll be walking on the moon tonight. Tommy Russell.
Great job, Lenny. That's a good song.
That's a good song. Yeah, that is a good song. What do you think, Marcia? I know that you're busy doing social media and everything. But,
What do I think about what?
anything going on that we should know about?
Well, I just gave Richard Biddle the date of July 21
Oh,
All right.
because he says he hasn't seen you in person for a bit.
that's right. They surprised us at the vault.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's been a while back.
Also, Paul and Denise are here now.
Hey, Paul, Denise. Such a lovely time in Kitchener we had.
Tommy Smith is here.
Tommy. And so you've got the date too, Tommy, just in case.
And Cookie Keller,
Cookie, all the way from Miami.
although she has climbed up to bed by now. And Jason James Sr. is here.
Okay, hey Jason, that must mean that you got others lurking in the background there. Nice to have you with us, Jason. You know, the guys from it'll come back to me. I talked to somebody today about joining us on the stream. Couple people actually. So, and a lot of times people will come on and not even say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here." It's kind of like Horton Hears a Who. The Who's are there. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. You gotta say something, or nobody knows you're there.
So also, I would like to be the first one to tell Deb happy birthday.
Oh.
It's her birthday tomorrow.
Okay then. You'll have to wait till midnight.
I can say it now.
Okay. All right. Say it now.
It's midnight somewhere.
It's midnight on the Oasis.
Yeah.
What do you got for us, Kevin?
Well, knowing Paul's out there and Denise, I'll pull out a John Prine, I think. One you know well. She had the mind of a child with a body peeking over the hill. She would if she could, and she should, but nobody will. With her nails painted red and her hair so unnaturally curled, well, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. You know, she tasted the nightlife and left her with nothing but hunger. All the available men seem to feel they want someone younger. But youth is a costume and the beauty inside lies unfurled. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Fast horses win races, roll flushes, beat aces, and everyone's playing for keeps. So let's turn out the lights and rock that old baby to sleep. She loves the sound of the rain, though she's scared of the thunder. With a head full of hope and a heart still filled with wonder. She might look like a woman, but she's still some daddy's little girl. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Fast horses win races, roll flushes, beat aces, and everyone's playing for keeps. So let's turn out the lights and rock that old baby to sleep. She loves the sound of the rain, although she's scared of the thunder. With a head full of hope and a heart still filled with wonder. She might look like a woman, but she's still some daddy's little girl. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. John Prine.
Johnny Prine.
Amy's here.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, Paul, I might as well tell you, over all the miles, you know, you can probably tell I'm just a little bit jealous, all right? If you see me turning green like a pea with envy, you guys, great show you two. You three, that great Dobo player. Too.
Yeah,
That was
thank
super
you.
cool.
Thank you. That was just so much fun.
Yeah.
And the kicker was Paul's got he's got balls like a brass monkey, and so.
Cold in the winter, hot in the summer.
That's right. And he could talk to anybody and just walk out to him and just. But it may be that he's got us wheedled into an opening spot for this over the moon, folks. You never know. Of course, he knows everybody, so if anybody can make it happen, it's Paul. So
Good deal.
this is in E. And we're going to do this for Amy. And of course, our friend Jack. I'm gonna live forever, gonna cross that river, gonna find tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Like these songs I leave behind me, gonna live forever now. You fathers and you mothers, take care of one another. Be sure and teach your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't let them feel forsaken. Be sure and guide them towards the light. When this world is blown asunder and the stars fall from the sky, remember there's someone who loves you, will live forever, you and I. Gonna live forever, gonna cross that river, gonna find tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You know, yes, we miss Jack, but you know, I kind of miss. I miss seeing Amy and the kids and Peter, and you know, it's just one of those things that you have to take the time and go out and see people and enjoy each other while we're here.
That's true.
You know?
And it's easy to forget and then easy to remember at the hardest of times when you go, oh,
That's right. So
I live
Amy,
every day.
if you guys were ever thinking about coming up here to the Northwest, please do it. Kevin, you got anything for us? I'm sure you do. I mean, what are you feeling right now, my friend? Hey.
I haven't done this in a while, but let's try
Okay.
the old Drifters.
Oh. Yeah. Good one.
When this old world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs and all my fears just drift right into space. On the roof is peaceful as can be, and there the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise out in the street. On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. At night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. I keep telling you, no, right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. If this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof, up on the roof. Well, come on, baby, up on the roof, up on the roof.
That's such a great old Drifter song. So tonight we have Marcia at the helm.
We have Richard. We are penciled in on Richard Biddle's calendar.
How nice.
All right, 21.
All right. So you can be around July 21, you think?
7 and 21. Those are good hot numbers, man.
Okay,
They work
yeah.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
They work for me.
That's that part of that sequence on the roulette wheel.
Hey, while you got that up,
Yeah.
man,
Sure.
take a request from me.
Okay.
Neon Moon.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. That's been a while.
it has been a while. That's who we.
Get that good barroom tan off a Neon Moon.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, lonesome feeling comes to my door. The whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad tracks. Got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone. think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes and I sometimes see you in the shadows of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I sat here and cried, or how many lies that I lied, telling my poor heart, oh, she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink. The words of every sad song seem to say what I think. That's hurting inside of me. Oh, ain't never gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Said if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams while dancing out of the dreams of a neon moon. Hey, watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Well, shit, that was going to be a take until I just blew that last line. Whatever.
I didn't think I was going to make it to the end. I had this tickle in my throat. Needed an ice cube.
Okay, did I tell you we have a Pine Ridge Cabernet? Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I did. Thank you, Bob, Mary, for taking us to the Pine Ridge Cave. They got this cave way deep into this hillside there at Pine Ridge. It's pretty cool.
Was it an old mine shaft, maybe? You think?
Well, I don't know. I think they
That
specifically
part of
made,
almost Central California, you know.
I think they made this one specifically for wine. There's something about when you keep the wine underground, you don't pay taxes on it till you bring it out. Something weird like that. So a lot of people are doing that. They're putting it in caves and things because they don't have it isn't taxed until it comes out. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah.
That sounds like something you would make up.
Maybe I did. Maybe I dreamt it. I don't know. But I thought we'll check in with Bob and Mary and see if there wasn't something that I gleaned that was even remotely similar to that.
Might be.
Okay.
Might be.
All right.
They call them cave tastings.
Yeah.
You might have dreamed it.
No, I didn't dream cave tastings because I've been there.
Yeah, they did college. Doug Mingus is asking for John Prine's "Far From Me."
Do you know that one, Kevin?
Well, oh gosh, excuse me. Pardon me, ma'am.
Oh.
You think I might know an obscure John Prine tune?
I think you might. I think you might.
It's a candy.
Anybody does.
As the cafe was closing on a warm summer night, Kathy was cleaning the spoons. The radio played the hit parade, and I hummed along with the tune. She asked me to change the station, said the song just drove her insane. But it weren't just the music that was playing. Hell, it was me she was trying to blame. And the sky is black and still now, on the hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring when it's far, far from me? Well, I leaned on my left leg in the parking lot dirt. Kathy was closing the lights. A June bug flew from the warmth he once knew, and I wish for once I weren't right where we used to laugh together and we danced to any old song. Well, you know, she still laughs with me, but she waits just 1 second too long. And the sky is black and still now, on the hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring when it's far, far from me? Well, started the engine and I gave it some gas. Kathy was closing her purse, but we hadn't gone far in my beat-up old car. I was prepared for the worst. Will you still see me tomorrow? No, I got too much to do. You know, a question ain't really a question if you know the answer to. And the sky is black and still now, on the hill where the angels sing. Ain't it funny how an old broken bottle looks just like a diamond ring when it's far, far from me?
Of course you knew that.
That's one of my favorites. That's on that my homegrown or homebrew. That little recording.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those songs I did.
Yeah.
I had that 8-track and I ran right out and stuck everything on it I could, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Doug says thank you for that.
My pleasure.
So, Doug, I don't know if you knew this, but in a former life, our friend Kevin was John Prine.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Prine.
Yeah, I was for a long time. I don't know if he knew it, but yeah.
So I'm going to put the capo on this one. So while we were in Kitchener, Paul took me over to a friend's place. I better do it two up. Anyway, Paul took me to a friend of his, and we laid down a scratch track for this song that I wrote, and it was a song that was inspired by Michael Hearn and Shake Russell, and doing a song about John Prine just after he passed. So this one was written in the while thinking about Fiona, John's wife, and what she must be going through. Well, it's old, but a story worth telling. Only true love could ever create. Of an iconic pair with one life to share, two hearts brought together by fate. Could you turn up this vocal just a little bit? Each of us knows such a story of one love, two loves or more. Soulmates we've known that weather the storms together, then come back ashore. And Fiona, you know John is waiting with a patience that's grounded in grace. Gleam in his eye, guitar by his side, arms open, big smile on his face. You know, life, it goes on like a river, and he can't stop the marching of time. But moments you spend with family and friends, they're the true gifts of life, so sublime. Susan, you know Jerry's waiting with a patience that's grounded in grace. Gleam in his eye, guitar by his side, arms open, big smile on his face. You know, my story is not too much different from those who haven't lived here before. With love in my heart, when it's time to depart, I'll leave, but I won't close the door. And Marcia, you know, Lenny's waiting with a patience that's grounded in grace. Gleam in his eye, guitar by his side, arms open, big smile on his face. Yeah, Marcia, you know I'll be waiting with a patience that's grounded in grace. Gleam in my eye, guitar by my side, arms open, big smile on my face. Arms open, big smile on my face. A great big smile on my face. I like that song, even though it's, I think you've got that turned way down. When I talk, I have to come way into it like this, so you need to bring that up just a bit.
Your microphone?
No, the whole thing. The whole thing just needs to come up. Yeah, that's getting better. More. I don't want to have to lean into it like this to talk.
We'll give it a test, Marcia.
Yeah. There we go. That's better. That's better.
So
Thank you. Thank you. It's just that to make it even go in the yellow, I've got to get right on top of this thing. So I just.
okay, well it was going in the red, and so
Yeah. Well, you brought it down too far.
so Jean is asking for the Whipping Crane song
Oh, we can do that.
at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, you could bring that slider up again. More. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hey, 1, 2. There. That's where we need to be.
Excuse me here a moment.
Yeah.
Like I say, I've been beating that guitar like it owes me money. Okay, there we go. Well, Gene, I like seeing you on Facebook at that solo you were doing at wherever. It looked like the Legion. Saw you sitting up there on the stool laying out those songs. Sounded good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the name of that place is, but check. Go ahead.
Let's see.
You know, we might do that song by Jason Isbell. We haven't done that in an age.
Couldn't be happy in the city at night. Can't see the stars for the neon lights. Sidewalks dirty, the river's worse. Undergrade trains, y'all run in reverse. Nobody here can dance like me. Everyone dancing on the 1 and the 3. Am I the last of my kind? Am I the last of my kind? So many people with too much to do. Winter's so cold, my hands turn blue. Old men sleeping on the filthy ground. Spend the whole day just walking around. Nobody else here seems to care. They walk right past like they ain't even there. Am I the last of my kind? Am I the last of my kind? Daddy said the river would always lead me home, but the river can't take me back in time, and Daddy's dead and gone, and the family farm is a parking lot, Walton's 5 and dime. Am I the last of my kind? Am I the last of my kind? I tried to go to college, but I didn't belong. Everything I said was either funny or wrong. They laughed at my boots, laughed at my jeans, laughed when they gave me amphetamines, left me alone in a bad part of town, 36 hours to come back down. Am I the last of my kind? Am I the last of my kind? Mama said God won't give you too much to bear. Well, that might be true in Arkansas, but God's already there. Am I the last of my kind? 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 Still can't grab it. Just
Yeah,
it's up in the ether there.
Yeah, it's up there someplace. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you might just pull that back just a hair, just a hair.
Richard also requested Pancho and Lefty.
Ah, okay.
Wow. Yeah. Let's see.
Check one. Okay. So, Marcia, if you would turn up my vocal just a little bit, so I don't have to lean into it, and still get that. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Hey, 1, 2. Okay. Hey, 1, 2.
Hey.
Okay. And I'll try to make sure that I blend well with Kevin. Pancho and Lefty in D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Disclaimer, might miss a chord or two on that. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath as hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a band of boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants to all the honest world revealed. Pancho met his match, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose.
Pancho, he can't sing the blues all day long like he used to. Just a Pancho bit down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. They laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows.
All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. The poets tell how Pancho fell. He left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho need your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose. That was a long time gone, that.
Yeah, no kidding. So what time we got, Marsh?
8:05.
All right. Then I think we got time to do a song for Bubba and Deborah.
I bet we do. And I bet you know it.
And this is always a challenge. He's a wino, tried and true, done about everything there is to do. Worked on freighters and he worked in bars, worked on farms, worked on cars. It was a white port that put that look in his eye a grown man gets when he needs to cry. He sat down on the curb to rest. His head just fell down on his chest. He said every single day it gets just a little bit harder to handle. And yet, then he lost a thread, his mind got cluttered, the words just rolled off down into the gutter. He was elevator man in a cheap hotel in exchange for the rent on a one-room cell, and he was old in years beyond his time, thanks to the world and the white port wine. And he said, son, he always called me son, he said, life for you has just begun. Then he told me the story, I heard it before, how he fell in love with a Dallas whore. He could cut through the years to the very night when it ended in a cat house fight. She turned his last proposal down in favor of being a girl about town. He's been 17 years now, riding the line. He ain't been straight none of the time. Too many days fighting the weather. Too many nights of not being together. So he died. You know, when we're on the back of the Double Eagle, and we got Captain Randy, and we got Eno, they put some pretty oohs and ahs in this part. Just after he died. And when they went through his personal effects, in amongst the stubs from the welfare checks, there was a crumbling photo of a girl in a door, and a dress in Dallas, nothing more. Well, couple welfare people, they provided the priest and a couple from the mission. Down the street they sang Amazing Grace. No one cried except some lady in black. She was way off to the side. We all left, she's standing there, black veil covering her silver hair. And old One-Eyed John said, her name's Alice. She used to be a whore in Dallas. So let him roll, let him roll. Betty's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Let him roll, ah, go on and roar. He always said that heaven was just a Dallas whore. Let him roll, let him roll. Betty's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Let him roll, go on and roar. He always said that heaven just a Dallas whore. He always said that heaven was just a Dallas whore.
Supremely done.
The guy really broke the mold when he wrote that one. But you know what happened down in Conroe, Texas, with Conrad's granddaughters?
Yeah.
I tell you what, it came out okay, pretty good actually on the stuff captured by the iPhones and whatnot. But you really had to be there to get the full on.
Chills.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and I said, hey, ladies, I would like you to back me up on this song, and 2 times through it, and they had this thing just knocked out and really.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I said, Lenny's got the Beckettes backing him up. The two of them look just perfect.
Yeah, Hannah and Haley, nice job, ladies.
Your friend Dennis is here.
Oh, good, Dennis Smith. Hello, Dennis. Fantastic. Dennis might really love to come up on the 21st. He could get in his plane and fly up, probably.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
I don't know if he heard that earlier. You could give him a quick
rundown. On? Yeah, little soiree out at the beach, Dennis, on the 21st of July. And you could call 360
Call Kevin. Just call Kevin.
360 220-9606. That's Marcia, and she could give you all the lowdown on it. And anybody else, just give Marcia a call, and she'll give you the lowdown on what's going on. Janelle's going to be. Oh, they're excited. Janelle's got the little palm leaf banana boats for appetizers.
Janelle is a charcuterie queen.
Charcuterie, yeah. And of course, we'll have maybe a bottle of wine or two.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And David Byboth from Texas, great singer-songwriter, a friend of ours, he's working up in Seattle, and he's going to come up. And he's got all this gear that he's working as a sound engineer, and he's driving back to Texas. So he's going to try to make a stop at Gene and Becky Nunn's, and do a little concert there, and one down at Terry and Case's place on the coast.
God, great.
Yeah, and you never know. Bob Vollmer might come up with something for him as he's passing through, just to do a little party. So, looking forward to hosting David and introducing a lot of our friends to him and his music. Great. 21st of July. So you're welcome, Dennis. You can come on up. We'll figure out a place for you to stay. It might have to be in our motorhome or something.
Take it.
Yeah, that's right. There's always the casino down the street. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd like to do this song from Guy Clark.
This was a request.
Yeah, by me. Oh boy. Maybe not.
Your cables.
Oh, that's awful. I can't do that. Give me an E. And an A.
That was the culprit.
Yeah, it was.
And D.
There it is. As long as if I put the cape on, it doesn't go out of tune, we're just fine. So as the story goes, this is Guy Clark's favorite song that he ever wrote. It's a story about 5 minutes in a girl's life. Sitting on the gone side of leaving, she found her thumb and stuck it to the breeze. She'll take anything that's going close to somewhere. She can lay it down, live it like she please. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. And she ain't going home, that's for sure. She ain't sitting down crying on her suitcase. She had no second thoughts for the road. She's got feelings that need some repairing, and she did not give a damn that it showed. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. And she ain't going home, that's for sure. Well, the wind had a way with her hair, and the blues had a way with her smile. She had a way of her own, like prisoners have a way with a file. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. And she ain't going home, that's for sure. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe. And she ain't going home, no, she ain't going home. She ain't going home, that's for sure. Nicely done, Maestro.
Excuse me. I feel like Miss Piggy. Got a frog in my throat.
I don't get it.
Marcia will explain it to you.
Okay. All right, so really nice to play again, Kev. And we've got something coming up on July 7th. And something else coming up, maybe on the 30th or.
We got the week after next. I'll be in Fairhaven there at Skylarks.
Oh, that's right.
In the outdoor garden and the night in the evening, little evening music outdoors.
Yeah, that's right. That'll be fun. Yeah, with Rick.
Yep.
Yeah. So the Song Wranglers ride again, wrangling again. Yeah, so the Skylarks on the, was that the
17th.
17th, okay. And then we're doing something in Fairhaven, wasn't it on the 30th?
Maybe that at the outdoor, the movie.
The outdoor theater thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a kind of a 1 hour gig before the movie starts. But then the Vault, and then something else on the 8th too, so yeah, keep tuned. Marcia and I are heading back down to Texas this Saturday, and so we'll be gone for 2 weeks, and then Marcia and the girls are heading to Vegas for a little fun time. But we may be able to squeeze one in, Kevin, on like the. While they're gone, we'll just put one camera on us and pour our own wine. Anyway, yeah. So in a couple weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks hence, 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks, we'll have another live stream, Kevin and I.
Okay.
That's going to get really close to that July 21st happening. So put that on your calendars, folks. What you got for us, Kevin?
Okay, here comes a surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise. G.
Surprise! What, G?
Amazing Grace.
Oh, yeah. Oh. And what key C?
G.
Okay.
Love to make a good showing and do something we've never done. But Lenny, he's heard it before.
Yeah.
Amazing Grace used to be her favorite song. Lord, where's my good girl gone? She was all I ever wanted. She was an angel for sure. She stands even now in my memory, so sweet and pure. But all that made me happy was a bottle and a song. I used to stay at drinking while she cried all night long. Amazing Grace used to be her favorite song. Lord, where's my good girl gone? She thought she could make me change in a while. So she learned how to drink, and she learned how to smile. I guess the pull of the bottle was just a little bit too strong, 'cause she left me and I don't know where she's gone. Amazing Grace
used to be her favorite song. Lord, where is my good girl gone?
Then one night she said, I'm going, but she didn't say for where. It didn't seem to matter, you know, 'cause I didn't really care. But now that I'm sober and I can see it all, I know I'm to blame for her fall.
Amazing Grace used to be her favorite song. Lord, where's my good girl gone? Lord, where's my good girl gone? Amazing Rhythm Aces.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, hearkening back to when Dave was with us, we used to do End Is Not in Sight.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
That was a great tune.
Yeah, I can hear his lead on that. He just loved playing that.
Yeah, he did. He was. You used to say, just wind him up and let him go.
We're really close here.
Are we?
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know what you want to close with, but you know, another one that just we haven't reached, plucked, was where are my songs? You know,
Well,
Paige, you know,
Oh, yeah.
they can have my guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Can you summons that up
I
for
can.
a?
I can.
Gosh, I don't know that I remember it. I can't even name it for you, but like you say, these songs get left behind. And
I know.
Walt, was that Walt?
Walt Wilkins. Walt Wilkins, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's D, I guess. Paige can have my guitars. Steve can have my truck. He's good with cars. Salvation Army can have my clothes. I hope the angels come to take my soul. At the end of this life I've been given, after the prayers and the bells have rung, I ain't afraid of where I'm going, but what'll become of the songs I've sung? What'll become of the songs I've sung? What'll become of the songs I've sung? I never owned a house or a piece of land. Never made too much with these two hands. Except for the sounds from these 6 strings. When it's who you are, that's everything. At the end of this life that I've been given, after the prayers and the bells have rung, I ain't afraid for where I'm going. What'll become of the songs I've sung? What'll become of the songs I've sung? What'll become of the songs I've sung? You know, some get statues, some get shrines. Some get their name on trees, some on signs. Some on rivers, some up in lights. But we got a show in the salon tonight. At the end of this life that I've been given, after the prayers and the bells have rung, I ain't afraid of where I'm going. What'll become of the songs I've sung? At the end of this life that I've been given, after the prayers and the bells have rung, I ain't afraid of where I'm going. What'll become of the songs I've sung? What'll become of the songs I've sung? What'll become of the songs I've sung? Beautiful.
Okay.
What do you think, Marcia? Is it time?
Well, it's 8:33.
It is 8:33, and time for all good pumpkins to get back in the patch. What a great night, Kevin. Thank you.
Thank
very
you,
much.
Lenny.
Yeah. So I can't wait to get back and play some more music. Thanks to everybody for joining us tonight. Everybody that's tuning in now, and I know that there's a bunch of you that tune in later on. So, Maritza, good morning. Everybody, good morning, good night, and be kind to one another, and we'll see you down the road.
That's right.
All right. Fade us to black, Marcia.